Hi guys, this is for my collective. How you guys doing? It's been a while. So let's see what messages do we have for the collective. Please keep in mind sometimes these messages will resonate and sometimes they won't. So just take what resonates and leave whatever doesn't resonate. Okay? So what does the collective need to know? What's going on with the collective? What do they need to know? So we have Knight of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Page of Swords, oops. We have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Tower card, and then we have the Four of Cups. Overall energy, we have the Seven of Swords. Wow, a lot of swords. Next to it is the Queen of Swords. I feel like you guys are minding the business that pays you. You're just focused on yourself, but you have someone all up in your energy. You have someone who wants to find out things about you, okay? Or they want to talk to you. They feel like they want your attention. I feel like you're just trying to focus on your peace, focus on yourself, and then someone's just trying to figure out like what's the collective up to. I'm trying to seek how they're feeling. They're trying to analyze what you've got going on. I do feel like you guys could be going through something in your life where you're doing a lot of reflection and there could be a shift in your energy. I'm not gonna lie. Like you could be becoming a bit more withdrawn, from people, because you could be going through an energetic shift. Some of you guys could be more tired and just needing that rest overall. But it's like whenever you're not resting, you're just focused on yourself, building your empire, building yourself up, whatever you're doing. And you're coming across as emotionally unavailable. Now, I don't think you guys are doing this on purpose. You could just be feeling a lot more drained lately, so you can't really be as emotionally invested into conversations with people, or, you know. But someone's not taking this well, or maybe a lot of people are not taking this well. One person is trying to find out what's the situation. Another person may feel triggered by it. With this Knight of Swords energy, be careful, because someone may try an argument with you if you don't talk to them. They may feel like you're ignoring them. They may feel like you're just rejecting them, or they feel rejected by you. So they may pop, they may snap, okay? These are two separate energies though. If you are in a relationship, for example, or a connection, there's somebody who's trying to figure out like, are you trying to leave them? Are you no longer interested in them? Or if this is like a talking stage even, like, or maybe even a crush, it's like, do you still like me? Because you could be just hyper focused by yourself, okay? For others of you, you're single AF and someone still wants to find out like what's going on. They're like in your business, okay? But again, for someone else, like a different energy, there's someone who's triggered by the fact that you make them feel rejected. And this doesn't have to be someone that owes you anything or you owe them. This could just even be the workplace. Maybe you're a very quiet person. You're not really as emotionally invested in your job. You're just like, hey, I just don't like to be poor, right? So I got to hustle for my money, right? Let me go to work and do a good job. Someone's triggered by the fact that you make them feel inadequate, or you make them feel rejected, or like they feel like you're not as emotionally invested in them. So this could be relationship, platonic, or just co-worker stuff. But I'm just getting like someone feels slighted by you, okay? But with this Seven of Swords, I feel like people may feel these feelings to you, but they don't act on it because they find you intimidating. With this Queen of Swords energy, they find you very intimidating. And maybe you're just kind of like been in like logical mode, like I'm only going to prioritize what is more important for me right now. And right now, my job is more important. Right now, my livelihood, just anything that keeps me sane and afloat is my priority. So I'm not really going to overinvest in anything else than that. And it's like, people, like, they're very sneaky. It's weird. People don't like the fact that you are hyper focused on yourself, or they don't like the fact that you're not as open and right now and you're just withdrawing. It makes them feel some type of way. They feel offended by it, but they're too scared to tell you. They're too intimidated by you to tell you, okay? So they'd rather say it behind your back. Can you clarify this Seven of Swords? Why do we have the Seven of Swords here? Why do we... That's way too many cards. Just one card. Why do we have the Seven of Swords here? Okay. We have the Ace of Wands. You guys are plotting and planning in secret. We have the Two of Cups. So some of you could be in a relationship, you're keeping your relationship private. Some people just want to know the tea. Other people just basically, they want to know what's going on, and you're just having fun in silence. You're moving in silence, and it's bothering some people. That sounds like a them problem. But if you're not in a relationship, it's like people assume you're in a secret relationship because of how withdrawn you've been. Like maybe you're hard to get in touch with, so people feel like, oh my god, like they must be talking to someone. You may not even be talking to someone, but that's how someone feels, okay? Anything else that the collective needs to know? What else is going on with the collective? We have the 9 of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Wands. This is sticking out, so I'm going to take it. We have the King of Wands. We have the Temperance. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. So this is giving workplace. A lot of Pentacles now. We went from a lot of Swords to a lot of Pentacles. I'm getting that you do have people kind of feeling intimidated by you. We do have the King of Wands and the 9 of Wands. I feel like you guys are very good at coming up with innovative ideas, very good at taking lead, taking initiative, and it's making someone feel, it's making someone feel inadequate. You guys could be very confrontational, like in a way where it's like, if you don't understand something, you're going to ask questions. Like, but other than that, you don't go out of your way to talk to people unless you need to talk to them. So it's like your motivation is, I need to understand this. I need clarity. If I don't have clarity, then I need to seek clarity. But at the same time, I'm also not here to like be BFFs with everyone. So it's not like I'm going to go up my way to be social. I just need to know this and this only. It's giving very direct. So masculine energy. Okay. But we do have the Temperance and the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you're just more focused on yourself. But the Page of Pentacles suggests like little investment. So I think people are getting annoyed because like you don't appear to be making much investment into other people. You seem to be, in the nicest way I say this, but you seem to be coming off as selfish. Like you're putting minimal investment, like very tiny investment, very like, if you were to put it in sort of like a tangible kind of way, it's like they're giving little pennies when people are expecting notes. Like, but you're giving back to yourself, if that makes sense. So people are just seeing you as a little bit selfish right now. And they're so intimidated by you, they can't even address it, okay? But we do have the Ace of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. So, again, you could be focused on opportunities and you're keeping this to yourself. I feel like you're searching for opportunities, you're open to opportunities, you're trying to make opportunities. If there's an opportunity that doesn't knock, you're trying to build a door so there can be a door to opportunities. And you're not telling anyone, you're not sharing this with anyone. I mean, some of you guys have been maybe even getting wins, but you're not sharing that with anyone. You're not like saying, oh yeah, this was, when some people ask like, oh, what's going on in your life? You're like, oh, nothing much. Same old, same old. But you could be getting an opportunity coming towards you soon, or just being more open to new opportunities. And it's like you're not telling anyone. People think that that's sneaky, but you could be protecting your peace. That's what I'm getting. But with this 3 of Pentacles, yeah, I feel like you're building up foundations for yourself, but some people feel some type of way about it. You could have people even in the workplace thinking, oh, who do they think they are? Very weird. Can you tell me what else is going on with the collective? What else is going on with the collective? What do they need to know? We have forgiveness. And we have intelligent. Okay, we have Capricorn. We have Pisces. Okay, these are coming up. Pisces. We have no. We have breakup. So maybe this goes here then. We have signs and synchronicities. Okay, that makes perfect sense. We have Aries. But next Aries we have September. That's very random. Let's pull out another card because Aries doesn't make sense to me. Lust. Wow. Okay. Aries, lust. Okay. So what's going on? Okay. Someone that you broke up with, or someone that you've had a split with or separation with, whether it's in the past or it's in the present, some sort of misunderstanding. I'm getting someone wants forgiveness. maybe you could see through their BS because we have intelligence. There's something about gaslit coming through. Maybe someone tried to gaslight you, or maybe you gaslighted yourself. You doubted yourself. Like, you weren't focused on what your intuition was trying to tell you, and your intuition was telling you something that was spot on, and you went with it. And now someone wants your forgiveness because you low-key found out what they're about. Okay, either way, someone wants your forgiveness, someone who you've split up with, okay? But we also have Capricorn and no. So you guys are going to be channeling in more, or maybe you guys are channeling in saying no to people, like creating boundaries. Like, if it ain't money, wrong number. I'm about my boundaries right now. And you guys are channeling in an energy of a Capricorn, even if you're not. And we do have Pisces, and we have signs and synchronicity. So this is like the spiritual kind of vibe that you're in. Your intuition is increasing. It's getting stronger and stronger to the point where you cannot deny yourself. You cannot deny evidence. You are not listening to what people are telling you now. You're feeling things. And I'm getting, there could be a Pisces around you specifically for some of you, not all of you, some of you, where you're getting not the best vibe from. But, you know, this person could also be getting signs about you. We have signs and synchronicities in general, so it could be good or bad, but someone's getting signs about you and you're also getting signs about them. But there could be someone that you had some type of warning about and you're standing on business. Could be a Capricorn as well, could be an Aries. But with the Aries and the lust, I do feel like there are people going to be lusting after you, or you're going to go through a lot of periods of time where you just feel like in that kind of mood, demon time, out of the blue. Why am I hearing, I love the way it feels to be a hater? That is so specific. So maybe there could be someone that wants your forgiveness because they were being a hater. Could be a Pisces, could be a Capricorn, but you're getting signs about something. Like, you got, pay attention to your dreams, because you're going to get signs about a lot of things that are a confirmation of what's happening, okay? Some of you guys are taking more initiative or needing to take more initiative. And it's been a while. I feel like you guys don't realize how powerful you really are. You don't realize that you hold the whip, okay? You guys don't realize this. That you hold so much power, and so many people can see your power way before you can see it. What else does the collective need to know? But it's like, because you don't act on it and you may not see how much power you hold, other people can benefit from you when you don't see it. We have you were right wanting to stick out. I'm going to get that. You were right, and we have PTSD. Don't let anyone gaslight you into thinking that, oh, your experiences are just making you think negative. No, honey. The people, especially neurodivergent people, the way you guys are set up is this is just pattern recognition. Once you've sensed something that you've dealt with before, you can start to recognize it in everywhere you go. And anytime you ignore that pattern recognition, you pay the price. So Spirit is saying don't ignore it, because we have PTSD, and you are right. PTSD is a horrible disorder to have. However, the blessing that comes with it is pattern recognition. It's like, I've gone through this. This has traumatized me. Now I can recognize the signs. Now it's like you can't be blind to things anymore. So your PTSD has given you the gift of gab. It's giving you intuition, because now you can you can recognize things, okay? You were right about a lot of things, but you may have gaslit yourself into not being right. Harris, stop it! Sorry, my son is like trying to like shower right now. Anyways, we have creative, we have next year, and then we have I'm sorry. You were right so many things. You were on the dot about a lot of things. Something about last year was coming through. Okay, we have Libra. Maybe last year, Libra season, something to do with Libra. Maybe something to do with aesthetics. We also have Gemini here. We also have they're lying to you. Maybe you were right about someone not being honest with you. Could have been a Gemini. Could have been a Libra. Maybe someone was wishy-washy. But now it's like they're wishy-washy and you found out the reason why. If this is a relationship, maybe someone was cheating. Or if this is like a friendship, you find that someone was being two-faced. We clarify Libra and Gemini. I'm sorry. Clarify these. Oh my God. This is a very specific message. There could have been a guy, if you're a woman watching, guy, girl, whatever you're interested in, but most likely women watch me mostly. Okay, there could have been someone that you dealt with last year. Sorry, guys, just gonna have to continue with here. So basically, someone's feeling really overburdened. Sorry, let me get my thing. Someone's feeling really overburdened about the pain they put you through. Could have been last year, and they're coming back in 2016 to really apologize. They realize you were right all along and they should not have fumbled you. This is justice. Yes, they're coming back to put things right with the Libra energy next year. They want to say that they're sorry. This could have been someone who's a creative. They could have been a Cancer. Wow. I feel like I low-key can relate to messages like this. I can't lie, because I'm also an artist. And someone's coming back to say you were right and that they're sorry. And I feel like your ancestors are very strong. It's been disturbing them a lot that they can't avoid accountability. And this is someone who avoids accountability. When things go and get tough, they run away. But there's something about your energy that they can't run away from. They've tried to run away from it. They tried to avoid it. They can't avoid you. Your ancestors just keep following them, messing up their life, holding them accountable, putting them in situations that they put you through, replaying events in their head that they have no choice but to rectify things and reflect and actually understand what they've done. Okay, that's how powerful you are. You may not care because you're over it. You're like, I don't care. Like, I'm living my life. But some people, like, they cannot stop thinking about you because of the things you're going through. Sorry, I'm touching my hair a lot because it just looks weird on camera. Anyways, yeah. I'm gagged by that because wow. Okay, someone's coming to apologize, and it could be this water sign energy. They've been doing a lot of reflection, clearly. Okay, anything else that the collective needs to know? We have perception. We have abundance. We have a boat. It's weird. I'm getting an energy that people assume that you have your ish together, even if you don't. People assume that you have a lot of money. That's their perception of you. But they don't realize that you go through trials and tribulations, that your money may not be as stable as you may come across. And it takes a lot of effort for you to keep yourself afloat. So you put the work in. But to other people, they feel like things are handed to you. You don't have a single trouble in the world, which is wild. But this is the assumption people make about you right now. And we have initiation. But people don't realize that you are the person that gets yourself out of situations, but they don't want to give you a credit, okay? And if you're having money troubles, it's time to take more initiation, okay? What else does the collective need to know? Synthesis. This is all about this is all about making things happen. So there could be something that you had in mind and you're like, I don't know if I should act on it. It could be an idea. It could be an intuitive thought, advice from your spirit team. Spirit is saying you got to make it happen, even if it's taking two different things, making it happen. We also have compassion, and then we have connection. Well, connection is here, but we have direction, but we want it to come out. And then we have prism. Some of you don't realize that your thoughts do become reality, and the more positive you think, things will start to crystallize in a good way. And I know that's easier said than done. Like, why would I think about something positive if I'm going through a lot of things that are negative? But you don't realize that the effect and cause that you have on other people when you're thinking positive and you uplift people, the words that you say to people really do like leave a legacy and impact on others. So you're being advised to be more uplifting with others and yourself, okay? We do have compassion. There's a need to be more compassionate to yourself and to others. But in terms of direction, you guys may have felt lost for some time, but now you're going to be getting back on track and knowing where you're going. And you don't realize that your life is actually going in the direction it's meant to go in. It may not seem like it because there are times where you're like, I'm lost. What am I doing? I feel like just blah. You don't realize that you are being protected from so many things, and certain things are meant to serve your life for a short purpose anyway, okay? So that it can lead you to something that you're meant to be doing that is going to make you more happy, okay? We also have connection. So again, if you guys are single and you're seeking a connection, your connection is pending right now, but it's in the works. Some of you gave up on love thinking maybe it's not for you. And this is a card to remind you, don't. It is for you. It's coming. It's coming soon, between now and March, I would say. But for others of you who are in a connection right now, this is basically saying your connection is solidified, even if you have ups and downs, okay? It's solidified, it's safe, it's a sure thing. So you don't need to be on caution, you know? But that's pretty much what I'm getting. Let's get some career advice. What career advice do you have for the collective? We have gift. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. Yes, this is in the works for you. That's why anyone who's done you dirty, oh, they're gonna cry. Okay, we have star power, becoming an influencer of a company and earn fame, popularity, step into the spotlight. This could be the big opportunity coming your way, guys. So whatever you have in mind, Spirit is saying just go for it. Don't think about like, oh, what if other people think it's weird, or what if nobody else is doing it? Screw what other people think. First they look, maybe mock even, and then they copy. Okay, so you guys don't realize that you're headed to this. If this is what you want, if this is not what you're interested in, then skip this part. Okay, and we also have direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. You guys may have given up on something in regards to career because you felt like you weren't seeing progress, not realizing that it's part of your destiny. You just needed to brush up on a few skills and seek a mentor. Don't deviate from your path, okay? We have loyalty. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. Yeah, you're going to be entering a point in your life where things are going to be looking up for you, especially in your career. Things will be taking off, and you will decide who is a true, genuine friend who gets to enjoy that and who isn't. Remember when you were down? Remember when you were suffering? Think about who was there, okay? Because in this next chapter, people who've done you dirty are going to want to come back. So Spirit is saying just be cautious of that, okay? Any love advice you have for the collective? Okay, we have star. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. Yeah, so guys, don't give up on love. Don't associate things with love as negative, no matter what you've gone through. See it as, oh, now I know what to avoid. Now I know what it's taught me. Now I know how to move, you know? We have friendship. So this connection is friendship based. You guys may end up falling in love with a friend. Now, I know this card says it may never develop into romance. This is just saying that you may develop a really strong bond with someone as a friend, and this could turn into something loving down the line. But you may not see it right now. You may feel like, oh, no, I'm friend zoning them. But it may become more, okay? But Spirit is also saying that's the best way to build. Guys, I'm getting married in December. I've known my wife to be for 2 years. We were friends, okay? I'm telling you, that's, as a Taurus Venus, that's how I fall in love. I like to fall in love with people that I've known for a very long time because I'm more secure in knowing how they work, you know? So it's like, that's just a preference, but that's advice. I'm not saying you have to take it, but that's what works for me. I feel like I only feel safe with someone I've been friends with, I know. And I don't mean friends with benefits, I just mean friends and friends only. You know, you can really know a person, okay? Anyways, we have falling fast. So love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be falling in love head over heels. But don't forget who you are. Don't lose who you are. Don't make the person you fall in love with be like your identity, okay? Because some people do that. We have sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. Yeah, guys, you need to compromise sometimes. It can't just be like, okay, everything has to be me, or everything has to be them. If you're put in a position when you're in a relationship connection, it's okay to make sacrifices, but don't give up your values to attract love or to find love or be with someone. Remember who you are. Have your deal breakers and have your non-negotiables, but have your like, okay, cool, maybe we can work on this. Maybe we can meet each other halfway here. Make sure it's balanced if this is what you are wanting in love. Have that standard so that when the right person comes along, you can differentiate, okay? What overall advice do you have for the collective? We have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Yeah. When it comes to certain situations in your life, just ask yourself, is it really that deep? What truly matters? Is this a big thing for me? What's important? You know? And then we have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes to life. If something is too much for you, let it be. surrender. There's no point stressing over something if you have no control over it and you can't change it. At some point, you're like, ugh, it is what it is. I've been in situations where I'm like, a normal person would just fumble and break down. And I'm like, well, if I have no control over changing it, I can't really complain, can I? It's giving that. You're being asked to surrender, okay? In certain situations, you can't fight for it. If you can't change it, there's no point stressing over it, okay? It's more like acceptance. And then we have, it's kind of like making someone like you. Like, some people will be like, oh, why doesn't this person like me? And it's just like, they don't have to like you. No matter what you do, they won't like you. So just deal with it. Just don't even earn their validation, you know? We have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Yeah, you guys are going through a big social, spiritual awakening. And you're going to be coming out very different. Different personality, different looks, popping out different, moving different, career change, life change, love change, everything change because of this shift. So see how you are in the next 2 months from now, because you're going to enter a lot of new rooms because of these changes, okay? We have earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time and nature. Yeah, you're not in a rush. You're not in a rush. Some of you guys could be comparing your life to others. Like, oh, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should have done this by this age. Who cares? It's not competition. There's no rush, okay? I'm going to end that there. I hope that resonates with the collective. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you want to see next. Bye.